Victor, how are you? All right, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks live on March 11th. It's Wednesday. Hey, Susan and Carolyn, welcome everyone. We have a lot of stuff to show you today. So before I jump in, if you're new to watching, I'm Beth from Fabric Chicks in Gardnerville, Nevada by Lake Tahoe, Reno area. Doris and Phyllis are here for an evening of fun. And Devin is here somewhere, but I don't know. He always seems to go MIA or something. He's cooking dinner. Who knows? And so we're going to show you, we have a ton of stuff, auctiony stuff. We do have some things that just a couple that are regular for sale. We have enough for everybody. So we'll let you know when we're doing the different things. And I do want to remind you, we won't have a live next week. Unfortunately for you guys, but fortunately for us, we'll be on the beach having a family vacation. So we'll miss you next week, but we will be here the following week. Candy, I'm glad you got back safe. I have not found that ribbon that you're looking for, but I will. I'll keep looking, but I've kind of torn the whole shop apart. I do know it's here somewhere though, because I used it on my jacket. Anyhow, okay, so we are going to just jump right into today's auction because we have a lot of stuff. But first, I want to show you, because I know a lot of you had asked for this. So we brought in potato fabric for you to make potato bags. So we're going to switch the screen over. If you're new and you have any questions, just type them in and let us know as we're going. So we're going to show you a lot of different items. Everything's going to have a number on it. So like this has, and I think that's backwards, so we'll go this way. Okay, so this is potato fabric, which you can use to make the microwavable potato bags. So if you need any of that, I know some of you were looking for it. This is potatoes. If you're not familiar with the potato bag, I can do another demo on it, but you could probably Google on our YouTube channel and find it.
And they're Yukon Golds, by the way.
Yukon Golds, specific potatoes. So this was our original potato bag here. It's super easy to make. You just have to make sure that you use 100% cotton fabric, cotton batting, or 100% bamboo batting. You can't have any of the scrim. If you're not familiar with what a scrim is, the scrim is like the interfacing on your batting that all the batting fibers are put onto and the needle punched into, and that's what keeps the batting together. That's why we can quilt like 10 inches apart. So you can't really probably see it with your naked eye. So double check that you have batting that's made specifically for microwave use. You can get it from us if you want. I didn't put it on today's sale because we're just been doing other stuff. But this is what the potato bag looks like. I also have a potato bag after I made the first one, which has been big enough. This is big enough for all the potatoes I've ever made, but it just seems like it's going to be too small. So then I made a potato bag that's a little bit bigger. So this I made with the Mexican hot sauces. So it's a little bit bigger than this. So now when we kit them, we make them this size just to give you a little bit of wiggle room, especially if you're going to make tortillas. So you can put your tortillas in here, microwave them, and then that you have warm tortillas. So it's good for any of that, or you can steam vegetables in here also. So if you want the kit for the Mexican hot sauce bottles, if you want a kit to make one with the directions, you just write in S120, and for $6.50 we'll get you the kit with the batting and the fabric, and then you can see if you want to make 1 billion of them for Christmas gifts. This is a perfect Christmas gift item. If you want the potatoes, S118 is $6.50 for the potatoes, and it will be the little larger size. So that's for the kits. If you just want the fabric because you already know how to make them, you can S116 is $13. And then we do have an official pattern that is a circle pattern. So if you want to get buy a real pattern to know how to do it. S117 is $6.95 for a real pattern. The pattern that we include in here is just one that we've typed up that we got off the back of the batting. So those are your options for that. Cindy, I'm glad you're there already. That was quick. Okay. Oh gosh, it's good to see all of you guys on. Okay, so we are going to just, I do have, hang on a second, let me put this up here. We do have 3 of these panels, and don't necessarily look at the whole overall panel, although it's very cute, kind of like Little House on the Prairie-ish. But if the brown is too vintagey for you, you could just cut out look at the cute little designs. So if you don't want to keep the whole brown in your pillow or whatnot, you could cut out the panel and then applique it onto a cuter fabric if you don't like that fabric. So here are the cute little designs. Look at how adorable those are. And those would be cute on the back of a jean jacket or pretty much anywhere. So here is the 4th one. So all 4 of these, S115 is $10. S115 is $10. I can't.
It's entertaining.
I can't find the camera.
You're doing pretty good though. I can see it.
S115 is for the whole panel. We only have 3 of those panels. S115. Judy says, tell Doris I love my gift. The soap is amazing. Okay, I'll tell her. S115. S115 is for these cute little panels. I think if they don't sell here, oh, look at how cute the side is.
I love
the side you could use for junk journaling or on the bottom of a tea towel. Lots of fun things you could do with those. S115. And we only have 3 of those. 3. I think if they don't sell on today's auction, I'm going to cut them apart and then sell them individually. I think the brown is just too much brown for me anyways.
How much does Carolyn want of the potato paper?
Carolyn, how much of 116 do you want? 115. Can you write? Victor wants one of those panels. So just write his name on there. And then if anybody else wants it, we'll get that. And then I don't have to go back and re-listen to this whole thing tonight.
Right panel?
No, she wrote it right on the panel. So Devin will know.
Okay. Welcome, Judy.
Okay, and then this is an applique. Hang on a second, I'm gonna get you back down. It's a very large applique. S106 is $19.95. S106 is $19.95. Here, I'm gonna kind of scan over the whole thing.
It's at least 24 inches long.
Yeah, and that's all embroidered. With threads. So if you try to make this yourself, you're going to spend a fortune just in threads. I think what Anne Lindenmeyer did with one of these. No, you don't need 2 kits. Gosh, Carolyn, a half a yard is more than enough. You probably could get like a third of a yard if you needed, Carolyn. S106. I think what Anne did with this is she put it, I think she took it, and I could be wrong, it could have been one similar to this, but she took it on a jean jacket or on a shirt and put it so it comes over down her chest, and then it comes down her back. So lots of different things. This could go on the side of your jeans. Lots of fun things you can do with this.
Cut it apart.
Yeah, you could cut it apart and use it for multiple projects. S106, we do have multiples of these. I think we have 4 of these. S106 is $19.95. Oh, Lucretia, it's good to see you. Hey, Connie. Then we have this one again. This is the one that Judy put on her jeans. So this one is also not as big. Let's see. This one is about 18 minus. So about 16 inches long, just to give you an idea, about 16 inches long. S103. S103 is $10. Here, we'll even make a deal. You can get one for $10 or two for 17. So I don't know what that makes it. Or here, let's do 16, then that makes it $8. Two for $16. So one for $10 or two for $16.
And they're regularly $11.95.
Yes. So that, yes, Phyllis?
I was at Costco yesterday. They have jean jackets.
Oh, wait, what?
Don't shoot me. They have jean jackets, relatively inexpensive. I can't remember the price. Somewhere between
Okay.
$17 and $25.
Okay, Costco has brand new jackets for probably $16 to $25 ish. Well, you know, Costco prices, so good deals. So Costco has jean jackets right now. So S103. Oh, I forgot to bring my Devin. Can you go up and get the sweatshirt I'm working on? It's on the back of the sewing machine. And then also get the plaid shirt that's on the cutting table, I think maybe. Oh, Anne says she's going to post the blue flower on the stitch along. She used this flower on a project already. And then Devin will bring down, I was going to show you my progress. I would like to say it's finished, but my progress on the sweatshirt and with the quilt blocks. And I did do a demo the other day. I don't know if you guys caught it because I don't think it posted. I'm not sure why. But here is some cute trim. This is S97. S97. Now it's flipped back this way. S97 is $3 a yard. And I think we have had this kind of trim on the sales a lot. But I think what they did is they took their embroidery floss and just wove it through there to give the color. So that's kind of a fun idea also. S97 is $3 a yard. S97 is $3 a yard. And then we have S85. There's 5 yards of this trim and it's $3 a yard. S85 is $3 a yard. S85. Here, we're gonna make this $2 a yard today. You can tell I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Like we just need to clean some stuff out because we can't even get into the back room at this point. S85 is $2 per yard. There's 4 yards total of that. S85. And then here is
It's a nice heavier weight one too.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here? Does it change to a different color?
I have no idea.
Huh. Okay, here we're just gonna do this as a are we ready? I think we're ready for auctions. Okay, so this is gonna be an auction. Okay, this is an auction. It's several different. Here, let me pull this over here. Maybe that will get me a better. So this is just some wider grosgrain ribbon. The auction is starting at $3. And I'll show you, I used this, some of the ribbon we had on sale last week. I used it, I ironed it in half like this. I ironed it in half and used it for the binding. So here, this is some ribbons. S98 is $3 for an auction. What color is S85? Oh, S85, Kathleen wants it all.
Okay. It's kind of, it's a green.
Like a sea foamy green.
But Kathleen wants it all.
Yeah. Okay, Kathleen wants it all. Okay, this auction S98 is $3 for this bundle of ribbon. And then, so that is an auction. And then while you guys, I'm going to show you a few auctions, then I'll show you the progress of my projects. S98. Okay, let's just start with this basket. We have a cute little handkerchief. It's S102 starting at $1. S102 starting at $1. There is a tiny little well, not so tiny. There is a rip here on this corner, but I'm going to show you in my jacket how I use the handkerchief, so this little rip wouldn't even matter. But it is a really cute one. S102, the auction is starting at $1. S102, the auction is starting at $1. And then we have some crocheted, I believe. We have quite a few of these. So this is
You have to take the
take
it out. Yeah, I didn't price anything.
Oh, okay. How many of these do we have?
There's 2 and 2 more large in this color, and then 1 large and 4 small.
Okay, here, we're not going to do these as an auction because we have 4 of them. So if you want it, it's $4. We have 4 of these. So these are like yarn, I believe crocheted, right?
Crocheted.
These are crocheted little things. Not so little. I mean, it's pretty good size. And then if you, oh wait, hang on a second. I'm going to do a really good display for you, only because I do have some flowers here that I was supposed to take to my friend when we went to her house for dinner, and then I forgot them. So now they're here dying. So here is a perfect, look at this, a perfect way to put some half dead flowers on them. See that? Look at how cute that is on your table. So if you love blue or you have a friend and you want to give them a gift, $4. We have 4 of these to the first 4 people that want them for $4 a piece. So we have 4 at $4. And then this one we'll do as an auction with the 2. So 4 of these at $4. 4 of that size. That's not an auction. They're $4 a piece. S77. Table scarf for dressers or under lamps, etc. Yeah, they would be perfect for that. They would be perfect for the dressers. S77. Denise wants one. Okay, S77. There's 4 of those.
3 left.
3 left. And then we do have, so S77, there's 4 of these. Now I have to get rid of my half dead flowers before we spill them. So there are 4 of those. And then we had a extra kit. So you, Denise, if you change your mind, you can. But this one I'm going to do as an auction because it had, this is smaller. So this little doily is smaller. Here, I'll put them next to each other so you can see the different sizes. So this is the big one. This is the big one. This is the small one. So it's a little bit smaller, but the small one we're doing as an auction with, I know it's kind of confusing, with 4 coasters. So the small one and 4 coasters, the auction is starting at $6. So S75, the auction is at $6. The auction is at $6. And then on S77, Connie wants one and Carolyn wants one.
And Bruce Johnson.
That's Denise.
Oh. Connie.
If you write Bruce, I'll know who it is. Okay, and then girls that pick up, I want you to remember, we're going to be here tomorrow all day late, but then we leave for the Sacramento show Friday morning, and then we leave for Cabo, so we won't be back in the shop. The shop will be closed till the 23rd-ish. S75, no takers on S75 for the smaller one for $6.
Carolyn.
Oh, okay, perfect. Carolyn's at $6. Victor also wanted a 77.
Okay.
He did? Oh, I think he was just saying that it's called a doily. I don't think he wanted one. But let me know if you do, Victor. But I think he was just telling me the name. I probably couldn't figure out the name of it. You know, sometimes my word bank gets stuck up there in my brain and I can't figure out what it is. Okay, here, I'm going to close these up. S102, S102, and S98. 102, Jennifer Evans. And then S98 for $3. I have Riri on YouTube for $3, and I have Sharon Weber for $3. So Riri for $3 and Sharon Weber for $3 for S98. Okay, S75 is Carolyn. These would make really great gifts. Literally super cute little Christmas gifts and different things. Those are the kinds of things you just say you made them. And most people are never even going to question whether you made it or not. Okay, here are some more. We really scored with this, this bundle of stuff that I found. So here is 3 of these. They are perfect for under your plants. So 3 of those, and the auction is going to start at, let's just start the auction at S80 at $4, S80 at $4, S80 at $4. And then Riri and Sharon Weber S98. There's 2 of you at $3 for the ribbons. 2 of you at $3 for the ribbons. S80, there's 3 of these starting at $4. And then what's the next one? We have a whole bucket of this fun stuff. Here's a fun one for kind of mustardy color. S81 and 4 of those. So you have 4 of them. S81. I will just start it at $5. S81 at $5. And I'm going to show you what you can do with these. So this, Anne made these bowls. Anne made these bowls using the 1 part sugar, 2 part sugar, 1 part water, and boiling them. These ones are super stiff. Then she added the little flower embellishments that we sell a lot. And then around the tip, she just took a marker and colored it, which is so fantastic. And then this, she just hot glued probably the cute little ribbon. And then a little applique down there in the bottom. So these are super stiff and make great bowls. I tried with the Material Magic. So we remember everybody was worried about the ants. So I tried with the Material Magic and I got a floppy, sloppy bowl. So it is much stiffer than it was before, but it is definitely not a bowl. So so I'm gonna have to try a different. I don't know if it's maybe because it's too big or I don't really know, but it did not work for me. So you could do those with these. You could make bowls. Or I'm going to show you real quick. I'm working on my jacket. So I have, this is I know one of these days I'm actually going to show it finished. This is the back of my jacket here. And then, can you see it or is it?
You can
Yeah, you
see.
can see it.
Okay, here, I'll lay it down and then maybe we can get it better. Oh, look, I didn't catch that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and catch that. Okay, so this is the back of my jacket here. And right here, you can see this was a handkerchief. So, and it goes all the way out to my sleeve here. So this here's a sleeve, and I've got a handkerchief here and a handkerchief here. And then it was too much white space, so then I put a doily on top of it. Devin says this is the ugliest jacket he's ever seen. This is here where I've used the grosgrain ribbon as binding. I just haven't sewn that on yet. And then I took the other part of that handkerchief and I put it here. This is, let me figure this out. So this here is going to be a sleeve. So that will fold over like this and be a sleeve. And I've got the other part of the hanky that I cut off. I just tacked it on right here and just sewed it down. So that's just kind of like hanging there. So it's like one of those jackets you really have to look at. This here is another handkerchief and it had this beautiful butterfly. So I just kind of collaged it on. Yeah, here.
Dish
I don't-
towel piece here.
Yeah, this is an old dish towel behind here. That was an old dish towel, and I'm gonna figure out, I don't know how, because my backing is smaller, my sweatshirt is smaller, but I didn't want to lose the trim here. So somehow that's gonna be my finished edge. And then another doily. So just all kinds of random weird stuff on the jacket. So keep, like, this would be super cute, kind of on a westerny jacket, I think, you know, kind of the right colors. That mustard is super hot. But I totally just took like everything and the kitchen sink and added it to this jacket. So, and then this here, this lace that I put, this is the top of this is like the opening. And this lace here was on a shirt that I got from the thrift store for $1. Well, it could have even been cheaper than $1 because I am a senior. So I got an extra 20% off. So that lace was just on a shirt that was really ugly, but you know me, I love purple, so that is the jacket that I almost have done. And then here's this auction. It is a treasure jacket. You really have to stare at it for a long time. I have seen Mod Podge starch and diluted Elmer's glue for the doily bowls. Okay, I'm gonna have to try something different. I'm not sure what. I do have Mod Podge. That would be the easiest for me. So I'll have to try it again with this one doily. Okay, so here are like gifts, already made Christmas gifts. So if you're working on the basket, the box, I keep telling you, if you're working on your Christmas box, these are already brand new little gifts that you could give people. And if you have a pen pal or something and you could just pop this in the mail to somebody in an envelope, pop it in the mail. And then when they open up just one, they're going to be like, oh, that's so cute. And then they can go put their little plant on it or something. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to spend forever making fortune cookies for all your nursing friends, you could buy a plethora of these and then you're already done. Then you can work on what you want to work on. Okay.
They're done.
Oh, well, you got next year, okay? Next year, Phyllis.
Next year.
I'm trying to save you for next year.
Okay.
Okay, S8180. Okay, Sharon Weber is $4 for that. S80 and let's see, S80. I don't see any takers for 80 and 81, I don't think. Okay, 80 and 81, no takers. Okay, well, let me show you some other stuff we have. We have this doily. There's two of these. So two of these. These are cute little, it's like a basket inside. I'm not sure how well it would hold up, but if you want to just like the trim or different parts of it, you might be able to clip it. I'm not sure. But here is S82 for two of them. S82 for two of them. I'm just gonna put $4. S82 for two of them. This I would totally sew these onto some part of my clothing. I think it goes this way. Maybe it goes this way. I don't think so, because to me it's like a basket. Yeah. S82 is at $4. Here is S83. S83, there are three of these. S83, there are three of these. Cute little mint green ones. S83, we'll just do, there's three of them, so we'll do $5. S83, the auction is starting at $5. They go good on denim. They would totally go good on denim. This is kind of mint chip color. This is, oh, I was gonna say it looks like a fit in the, it looks like a bird or a fish.
Oh, and it also looks like a tulip from the center out.
Going this way?
Yeah.
Up? Yeah. It could be a tulip.
Or bird going
Yeah, I see a bird. Okay, there's three of these. So S83 is at $5. It's upside down. Oh, Okay. You got to keep me on the straight and narrow. Okay, S82 is Ann Lindenmeyer for $4. I know you guys aren't. You're not making the auction that exciting today. Um, I also saw a video that someone used on Easter napkin on a clear dollar store plate, and they used dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I had no idea they made that. I had no idea they had dishwasher safe Mod Podge either. But I have seen the clear plates from the dollar store where they Mod Podge fabric and different stuff on it. Okay, S83, there's 3 of these for $5. They're kind of a mint chip color. S83, Evelyn is at $5. And then we have this. Oh, it's a variety pack. Okay, so super cute here. You've got 3 of these. These would be really cute on something springy and Eastery. Look at those. Even if you put them onto a bag, or really you could do anything with them. Okay, so many different ideas. And then bonus, you've got this big one in there too. S84. We're gonna just start this auction at $6. S84 at $6. S83 is Evelyn for $5. Evelyn for $5. S84, a table runner. You could sew them together. You could sew them together and make a table runner for sure. I mean, I hate to always like take one of these and put a pot on it and then you lose everything. But a table runner would be cute. S84 is at 2 of you at $6. Don't worry, Ann Lindenmeyer. I have a ton more doilies. I am a collector. Like, I literally go in everywhere I go. I ask if there's anything sewing, anything handmade, anything. Devin and I, we're treasure hunters. Okay, S84. I think it's still upside down. S84 is at $8. S84 is at $8. S84 is at $8. And then I'm going to do the next one. You have 1 large and 1 small. S86, you have 1 large and 1 small of this fun little, so you have a tiny one, and a big one. S86 is going to start at $5. S86 is going to start at $5. 84 for the yellow one is at, hey Susan, it's good to see you. S84 for the yellow one is at $8. S84 is at $8. S86 is for the big one and the small one. The auction is starting at $5. This one actually has glitter. And there's quite a few pieces here. I'm going to get up real close and see if you can't. I don't think you can see the glitter there. Nope, I don't think you can see the glitter. Maybe a little bit. But anyways, there's glitter yarn on the white. The white is glitter yarn. So there's one. This one's kind of bigger. 1, 2. So you got four medium size and then 2 small. So that's what it looks like. I'll get down close so you can really see it. Easter basketball would be cute. You can see the shine. Okay, good, because it is pretty glittery. It's kind of cute. Okay, S86, no takers. S86. Evelyn is $6. S86. S84. The yellow ones are at $9. The yellow ones are at $9. The yellow ones there are at $9. And then S87. There's 6 of these. We're just going to do $6 for the glitter ones. S87 is starting at $6. S87 is starting at $6. And then this is like a thicker thread. And there's 3 of these cute little ones. So you've got 3 of these cute little ones, and we'll do $6. S78 is starting at $6 for those cute little ones. Okay, get your final bids in. On the table right now is S84. S84 is at $9. Just think of the poor lady that made those, and it took her 17 years to make those. S84 is at $9. S86, let's see, S86 is this one, and I believe it's at $6. S87 is this one at $6. And then S78, there's 3 of these. The 3 little ones are perfect for a jacket or like down the side of your jeans or really anything. I mean, you could use them as coasters, but I would embellish with them. But yeah, those are super cute. S78 is $6. S78 is $6. And then S87 is $6. S87 is at $6. Okay, we're going to close them up. Get your final bids in so we can clear. We got more room. We got more stuff. S84 is $9 to Carolyn. S84 is $9 to Carolyn. 86 is $6 to Evelyn. S87 is a tote bag would be yeah, it would, this would be perfect to embellish anything. Actually, they are super cute. Like it would literally take you, I don't even know because I don't crochet, but I feel like these would take you forever to make. So if you can buy them already made and then have fun just creating something, why not? S78 is at $6. 87 is at $6. 87 is at $6. And then just to kind of spruce it up a little bit, this one is Evelyn for $6 and then Stephanie for $6. Okay, here is another project for you. This is a quilted basket. So I think somebody, it was a whole cloth. I think somebody was practicing their quilting. But look at how cute that is. Look at the detail. You could go in with your markers and paint it if you wanted, or you could use tissue paper to dye it also. Oh, Victor says crochet is quick. Victor, you can tell me another lie a different day. It might be quicker than some things, but anything you make by hand is not that quick. This is the back side. She used a batik. So that's kind of like double-sided. If you want to use it for a wall hanging, you could put it on the back of a jacket. You could make a pillow. You've got 2 options to which side you want. But it's a wall hang already quilted. So S56, we're just going to start this at $6. S56, we're going to start at $6 for the we have a bunch of handmade stuff today. So that is the pre-quilted S56. And then I have some cute little pink coasters. S79. There are 2 of these, and I'll get down real close. I almost stole these from my collection because I tend to do pink and purple, but I did not. S79 will start at $5. S79 will start at $5. Okay, S79 is at $5. S56 is at $6. S56 for the pre-quilted, it is machine quilted, but it's very precise. It's pretty quality. Okay, here is a fun green one. Somebody had fun making these. I'm not sure who, but somebody did. This is kind of mint greeny. S90. S90. We're just gonna start that at $5. S90 at $5. S79. There are 4 of you. S79, Connie Wiggins is at $8. S79 for the pink ones are at $8. S79, the pink ones are at $8. No takers for S56. S56, Evelyn, you just popped up. S56 is at $6. S79 is at $8. S79 is at $8. And then S90 is at $5. S90 is at $5. Okay, get your final bids in because we need to make room for more fun stuff. So get your final bids in, and then we will get them written and get more stuff on the table. 79 is at $9. Riri, what are you bidding on? It just says S. S79 is at $9. Evelyn for $6. S90. I don't think there's I was late. Is there anything I should go back and watch or just auctions? No, Stephanie, we did potato fabric. So if you want to make potato bags using actual potato looking fabric, that's kind of what we had on the live. We did have a couple of flower appliques. There was a couple of flower appliques. So there is a couple of things that were earlier. And you might like the panel. The panel is kind of retro-y. I would cut off the brown and just use the actual panel. It's like sewing themed. It's pretty cute. S90 is at $5. S90 is at $5.
And if you've missed Beth's vest in progress, you want to see that.
Yeah, it's crazy for sure, but it's been a lot of fun. But it is taking me longer than the last collage jacket. So the more you add to it, the more you got to stitch down. That's just the bottom line. Okay, here's another vintage hanky. Look at how cute the embroidery is in the corner. And then S73, the hanky is at $1. S73, the hanky is at $1. S90 is at $8. S90 for the mint green one. It's really pretty. S90 is at $8. S90 is at $8. S79 for the pink, the two pink crocheted doilies, or whatever you want to use them for, patches, if you're putting them on jackets and you don't want to call them doilies. S79 is at $9. S79 is at $9. S73 for the vintage hanky is at $1. Oh, but no one of my kids treasure them, all mine. Tina, perfect. I love it. Anytime I am given something that's handmade, like I use them. I don't put them into a box and save them for the future. I do use them, but I do love handmade stuff. Okay, we're going to close these up. Thank you for liking and sharing, Sue. And I hear if you hit that like heart button or the thumbs up button, that also helps our rating. So everybody go and push those right now, all the thumbs ups and hearts. S90 is already at $8, Jenny. S90 is at $8, I believe.
Yeah.
S90 is at $8. S79 is at $10. S73 is at $1. And then we have the cutest little sunbonnet overall bills. I was going to say sunbonnet Sue, but obviously it's overall bill. This is an already finished quilt. So already finished quilt, binding is on. It's hand quilted. Very well done. He's got little fishes. Already finished, which is the best part. So you've got a cute little gift, or you can just put it right on your wall. S74 is starting at $10. S74 is starting at $10. Okay, we're going to close these up. Get your final bids in. Oh, here, I'm going to show you this real quick. Oops. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. I got an ad for secure weight loss. I'm sure it's very accurate. Okay, now we're really the wrong way. Okay. Okay, here, it never fails. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, I took a flannel jacket, so I showed you this already, but I did some of this stitching. So I'm gonna add Swarovski crystals because you know you can never have too much glittery stuff. So I took one of the Stephanie Brandenburg, this was a flannel shirt that I found at the thrift store. And then and it says a large, so it's probably too small for me. But I took a Stephanie Brandenburg flower and I just cut out the flower, put it in Material Magic, and then sewed it on. So you can see that I did thread painting there around the outside edge and down there, and just added, it gave it texture. So I'm still going to add some Swarovski crystals and then another little circle panel to the front. So just little ideas of things that you can do with your panels that you already have or that you need to get from me. Vicky from Workman's, she's the one, she had a panel that wasn't selling, and then she threw it on the back of a flannel shirt that we bought at the thrift store. And the next day at the show, she sold out of all of her panels. So just a cute idea of things that you can make to kind of make it more personalized, more artsy. You know the drill. Okay, let's go back to auctions. I got to keep inspiring you guys to actually make things. Okay. Yes, like your denim jacket, Stephanie. Okay. All right, we're gonna close these up. Get your final bids in. I think Mary Min's for $1. I don't see anybody else on 73. 73 Mary Min's. Yep. Okay, S90. S90, I think was
$8 last time you said.
S90. S90. I know. $8 to Connie Wiggins. $8 to Connie Wiggins. S79 is S79. I think Connie and Denise might still be duking that one out. S79 is at $13. S79 for the pink doilies is at $13. S74 for the overall bill. S74 for the overall bill is no takers. S74, no takers for overall bill. S79 going once, going twice. Denise for $13.
I think Connie just went up to 13.
Oh, Connie, it's already gone. You got to get your final bids in early. If you really want something, get your bid in early. Okay, this one, it has not. I think you have to wash away the blue, maybe. Here is the pre-quilted. This is what it looks like on the back side. So it's like a little pillow, or you could make like a little clutch bag with it if you wanted. You could dye it, all kinds of things you could do. Do we have numbers somewhere? Oh, yeah. Here, we're going to just put this one at $1. S121 at $1. Yeah, it's an auction. 121's an auction. And 121's an auction. $1. And then here is the cutest little bear. So I think obviously she was practicing her free motion quilting skills. But a cute little bear. You can make a little pillow. Let's just do that at $1 too. S122, S122. The cute little bear is at $1. I'm not sure which side is the front.
Looks better.
Which side is the front? Which side is the back?
She stuffed
She
the bear.
trapuntoed it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she sure did.
Yeah.
I wonder how without cutting through it. But yeah. Huh, interesting. The little heart too. S122 is starting at $1. S122 is starting at $1. 121 is at $2. 121 is at $2. 121 is at $2. 122 is at $1. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys bid on those. And then here is S88. S88. We have a large one, S88. They kind of look like dresses or bells or something.
I thought bells.
Yeah, bells. Yeah. S1, S88 here, and there's two of these. Two of these. You know what? I should have Phyllis go find her favorite trims out in the shop and bring them in so that she won't be so bored. S.
I can take that as a hint.
Well, I don't want you to fall asleep over there. S88 is starting at let's see, $3. Okay, S88 is starting at $3. You have one large, one too small. S88 is starting at $3. 121 is at $4, and 122 is at $4. So both of the pre-quilted quilts are at $4. All right. Doris is getting her pen out. I can see she's getting it ready. She's getting it ready. And get your final bids in. Tablet inside crazy. Oh, well, she did use the puffy batting. Yeah, for sure. But it's kind of crazy because it's more poofy.
There's more batting.
It's like more
underneath.
batting there. I wonder if you could. Oh, yeah, look, she used a double layer. So she cut out the bear. She did a, you can see there, she cut out the shape of the bear and did 2 layers under the bear, like 1/8 of an inch past the bear. But that's kind of a great effect, even with the
really
poofy
is.
batting. Yeah,
It really
that is pretty crazy. Okay, S122 is at $5. 122 is at $5. And then Susan, I tried the Cheerio Magic with the doily, but it did not work. It's not stiff enough. And I thought I would do it like a second time, but then I thought if I get it wet, then doesn't it just, like, I mean, can it only absorb so much Cheerio Magic? I don't know. So I thought about dipping it a second time and then trying it, but I couldn't get it stiff enough. See, look, this is it. It's my bowl is very floppy compared to, my bowl is very floppy compared to Anne's. Look at Anne's nice bowls. So I'm going to have to try something different. But it's always good to experiment. Oh, the wool batting. Yeah, the wool batting would work too.
Oh, yeah.
This is just that cheap, crappy batting. But the wool would work for sure.
Well, she was experimenting.
Yeah, I do think she was experimenting.
She was using scraps, honestly.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of practice ones that she did. Okay, S88. Yes, I soaked it. I got it completely wet, and then I wrung it out, and then I put it over the top of one of my sister's ceramic bowls and let it dry. And it definitely is stiffer than it was, but it is not. It's a limp stiff. It's a limpy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna close these up. No takers on 88. Okay, let's see. I have S122. I have Jenny Duarte for $5. And 121. I have Evelyn for $4. And then, yeah, it could be that it is, I thought about that. It could be that I think it was like tatted or something. I mean, it
Well,
definitely has a
They're
little bit.
farther apart than.
Yeah. It could be that it just was not. I'll try it with another doily and see. But that one I definitely am gonna have to use Mod Podge on. Okay, here's another little end table scarf, I think they're called.
And this one's thicker.
Yeah.
It's thicker cording.
Yeah. This is it still crocheted?
It's still crocheted.
Okay.
It's just a thicker.
So you got a cute little rectangle here, S95, $5. S95, $5. S95, $5. And can you do a demo on the bowl? Whoa. Doris is going to have to help you put numbers on those. Well, you can put the numbers on. You know how. Does she have enough papers?
What number do I start with?
Whatever number's there.
Oh, just pin it on.
Yep. Okay, Phyllis has picked her favorite trims. As soon as she gets them numbered, we're going to have a trim fest. You can also use Elmer's glue to make lace bowls. Dilute with water, it works.
There's two different ones.
Okay, S95, S95,
Just one number.
S95. And then here is some embroidered. I have two of the exact embroidered birds. So you can see here, very well done. I have two of these embroidery. If you embroider, you know, just in stabilizer, and she did 2 layers of stabilizer. Just in stabilizer, thread, and fabric, you have more than $8 invested. So we have S72 for $8, S72 for $8. So you can use this for literally anything you want. But just so you know, we do have a second one. So S66. So we have 2 of those available at $8. 2 of those available at $8. 2 of those available at $8. Oh, this one has a little bit more orange in his breast. This one has
the male,
more.
and this is the female.
Oh, that could be. The males are always prettier.
Yep.
S66. They need all the help they can get, I guess. If anybody wants these, just put that you want these needles. I have I used to use these. It says large die needle, but I cannot find the eye, so I think they're lying. And a little sewing kit and another eye that I couldn't thread, and then some more that I couldn't thread. So if you want the needles and the little sewing kit, just say you want them and I'll throw them in your baskets. Just random needles. And then here is Successful Machine Applique. It's a book with, this is just free if you want the embellishment book. It's got a pattern in there. Free to whoever wants it. Sure, you could read it and actually learn something. Successful Machine Applique Tips and Tricks. And OMG, everybody wants the needles. Okay, Doris is going to do a drawing. Let me find some scratch paper for you. Gosh, when we need it, we never have it.
I haven't done it in so long.
Hang on a second. Somebody just brought us scratch paper, and I put it
I got 3 pieces here.
I think Phyllis just brought us.
Brought you a bunch.
Okay, here. I have, hey, Anna, how are you?
I got
Here's
3.
some more. Okay, I need Riri, Jenny Duarte, Riri, Jenny, Sue, Evelyn. I don't know how you girls are going to get those threaded, but good luck. Okay, she's going to pick a name. And then I would like the applique magazine. Okay, Denise, I'm putting that in your, Denise, I don't know if you've got a basket.
Jenny.
Bruce,
Jenny wanted it.
Denise. Okay, Denise, I'm going to start you an actual basket. I don't know why we don't have one for you.
Jenny.
Jenny won the needles. Jenny.
I need 2 more numbers.
Okay. Here you go. Make sure they're not the same numbers you already used.
That's just overwhelming.
Well, welcome to my world. Okay, we've got the bird appliques. No takers on the bird appliques or S95, I don't think. Okay, we can just take those off the table. Well, you guys will see these again someday. No, actually, I'm going to price them and take them to the Spokane shop. I just thought I would bring everything out for you guys first before we take it to the Spokane shop. Okay, or to the show. We're getting ready to do the show. Okay, here are S67. This auction is going to start at $10. This is what the overall quilt looks like, but you could just do one block if you wanted. S67 is starting at $10. It's a 6-month block of the month quilt patterns. S67 is starting at $10. And I'm going to get out, oops, I just ripped the whole bag. Okay, that's what happens when your muscles are so strong. So this is what one block looks like. So I'm sure it's got 4 blocks and then it's got the finishing in the other months. So here's the second block. So if you want to do a tree block, it's a cute little, I think, it says seasons. Oh, yeah. There's a snowman. Okay, let me look at it again. Here's the snowman. So even if you wanted to just do one block, it's got some cute applique. Here's the fall block with the pumpkins. Here's the spring block with, I'm not sure what that is. What do you think that is?
Seed packets.
But what's that thing?
I'm not
What do
sure.
you think that is? It's like a hat, but not a hat.
Pacifier?
Maybe it's the lid.
Right here.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a hat. It says hat on the back. So, whatever you want it to be.
That's your spring.
And then here's spring with the butterflies. So this pattern S67 is starting at $10. S67. I didn't want you falling asleep over there, Phyllis. So,
She's had to clean up.
yeah,
She keeps dropping them.
S67. Can I see the bird appliques again?
Yep.
Then here's a McKenna Ryan. Some of these have been used, but it looks like everything's still in there. But a lot of them have not been used. So this is her Sea Breeze. This is her Sea Breeze with the turtles. And then here is birds and water, pelicanish. Here's seahorses and dolphins and whatever that is. A cuckoo puff. A cuckoo puff. And then the clampets. The clampets here. And Tweedledum. Tweedledum here. And Tweedle Toes. Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes is the octopus. So that auction is starting at $20. Some of them are used. Most of them are not used. S70 McKenna Ryan applique starting at $20. And then the bird applique, the bird embroidered birds, that's one of them. And that's the second one. Yeah, let's bring them up closer so she can really get the detail there. So that's what the birds look like. They're $8 a piece. Okay. And then S67, no takers on that. Gosh, I'm going to have to use that as a door prize or something. S67, nobody knows what the hat is. S67, no takers on the block of the month. Carolyn says she'll take the birds. Yep, S70. S70 is at $25. S70 is at $25. S70 is at $25.
And no, no.
Okay, here's a yard and a third of this fabric. A yard and a third. This would be a cute table runner for spring, I think. Cute little lemons with the stripe behind it. There's a yard and a third fabric there, and it's starting at $10 as 63. S63 is starting at $10. S63 is starting at $10. McKenna Ryan blocks are at $25. And then we have 2 yards of this fabric. I'm going to say it's more of a crafty cotton. It's a Cranston print.
Yeah.
It's more of a crafting quality. So there's 2 yards here. The auction is starting at $12. The auction's starting at $12 at 62. There's 2 yards there. At 63 is at $11. Is there an applique pattern or a laser cut applique? It's just the pattern. It's just the pattern. It is not. If it was laser cut, Sharon, I would be selling it to you for $5 billion. With all the fabric and everything, I'm sure that when they're laser cut, I'm sure they're very, very expensive. This is just the pattern. As 70 is at $25. As 70 is at $25. But I'm sure that each of these patterns probably go for probably $15 a piece, maybe more. I would guess. But I think it's the whole collection. So the whole collection, I'm guessing, is probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. Yeah, there's 9 of them. So I'm guessing this collection is worth probably like $100 or more, I would guess. So S70 is at $25.
27.
Oh, nope, it's at $30. S70 is at $30. S70 is at $30. S63 is at $13. S63 is at $13. S62, that was the last one bid. S62 is $12 to Evelyn. $12 to Evelyn. And then while you guys are bidding on these two, I'm just going to show you another crocheted table mat, I guess we could call it. A crocheted table mat. Kind of reminds me of like a daisy or something. Or S91. S91. We're just going to do that one. I don't know, $4. It can be your lucky day. S91, $4. S91, $4. S70 is at $30. S63 is at $15. The lemon, striped lemon is at $15. It is a yard and a third. S70 is at $30. S70 is at $30. And then we're going to do some trims. So this we have on the bolt just to give Phyllis something to do because I don't want her to fall asleep over there. Okay, we're going to close these up. Get your final bids in. S91 is this great little plant, a blanket for you to put your plants on or a vase of flowers or something. S91 is at $4. S63 is at $15. The lemons with the pinstripe is at $15. I think we have no takers for this one. S70 is at $30. S70 is at $30. When Doris comes back, we're going to put names on it. So get your final bids in. Get your final bids in. Oh, Stephanie, Catherine said you might want this. She took some home herself. S96, we're just going to start this at $2. S96 is a little piece of lace. So you can, if you're junk journaling, that's what Catherine bought it for. S96. It is, she said she's just going to cut out little pieces of it, but you can do all kinds of fun things. It is about 3/4 of a yard. S96 is 3/4 of a yard. S96 is 3/4 of a yard. And then we're going to S70. We haven't had any more bids. So S70, Elaine for $30. S96. Okay, going once, going twice. That's going to Stephanie. And okay, these are ribbons. I think Phyllis just picked a random variety. Okay, this is here. It's $3.49 a yard. We're gonna do $3 a yard. Okay, so we're gonna find some good discounts on Phyllis's trims of the day, so we can keep her busy writing. S129. This is just yardage you guys can buy. S129. S129 is starting at $3. Oh, this might be a good one for me to put. I was thinking
perfect cup.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be fun because the cuffs, when you cut off on all the sweatshirts, the patterns that I've read, it has you cut off the cuff of your sleeve. And so then your sweatshirts are like really kind of too short. So I got to find something to make them long because I don't want everything like stopping there. So, so I'm looking for a good trim. So this one would be a good one for that. But if you guys don't buy it all, S129 is $3 a yard. We have plenty of this. This is not an auction. S129 is not an auction. Connie, sorry, we just already took that one off the table. Maybe you could ask Connie, maybe Stephanie might share it with you. Or I might find more in the bucket. Let me think about what bucket I found that out of. Because I know Catherine took some of it. Let me think about that. Okay, S63 is going once, going twice to Evelyn for $15. S129, let's see, what is this? This is $3.95 in our shop. Today we're gonna do half price, $2 a yard. So this is normally $3.95 in our shop. It's Renaissance ribbon. Let's see, which way is this going? Okay, S129. I'm gonna get down close so you can really see the detail there. S129. And then on that, can you just write Carolyn 3 yards? S129. And then let's see what, oh, here, this one is a rickrack. All right, we're going to do, wait, Carolyn 3 yards, Mary Men's 1 yard. Okay, we're going to do this one at $2 a yard. Look at how cute this plaid, wait, hang on 1 second. Then you have Sue at 1.5 yards. Look at how cute this plaid rickrack is. S126 is $2 a yard. S126 is $2 a yard for a fun plaid rickrack. S126. Oh, this is Phyllis's favorite color. That's why she picked this. Okay, I'm gonna do. This is normally $2.25 a yard. We're gonna do 4 yards for $1. 4 yards for $1. 126, 2 yards for Merriman's. I know. I'm gonna double check on yours, but this way I don't have to go watch it because I can double check here and then I can double check yours.
I was thinking I could go back to sleep.
No, you can't. I always do a double check, but this way I don't have to watch it.
For her double check.
On the pink ribbon, Sue wants 3 yards. The pink lace. Oh, forget it. There's too many of them. We can't do it, Doris. We'll just go by Phyllis's. Yeah. S125 is a glitter. This one I think would be super fun to put as a binding. So you know how I've been using the ribbon for binding? Look at how fun that glitter would be as a binding. S125, 4 yards for $1. 4 yards for $1. S125, 4 yards for $1. Doesn't get better than that. That's like the best pricing you're going to get all week. Okay, while Phyllis is catching up with that, I'm going to do, here's another auction of doilies. S95. This is an auction, okay? Then we'll get back to trims when Phyllis catches up. So you have 2 doilies here. Let's just do $3. S94, this is an auction. S94 is an auction. S94, $3. The auction is starting at $3 for those cute little doilies. S94, S94, cute little auction. And then I'm going to find something else out of my magic bag over here. Because I think you guys kind of go to sleep when I show too many of the same thing. Okay, here is a bird fabric. It's 1 yard, and the auction is starting at $9. I only have a 1 yard piece of this, so the auction is starting at $9. There's 1 yard of that, S124, S124, S124. There's 1 yard of that great stripe. It's not Christmassy. It's more
Cherries and
yeah. S94. The auction is starting at $9 for that 1 yard. And then it had this next to it. It doesn't necessarily go, it doesn't have to go with it, but it does go with it nicely. And the stripe is S61. S61, there's 2 yards there for $20. So if you need a project, that's kind of a great price for fabric. S61 is $20 for the stripe. S61 is $20 for the stripe. It's 2 yards, so that's $10 a yard. And then the bird, the auction is starting at $9. S124. S124 at $9. And they do go really nice together. So good price on quality fabric. It is name brand fabric. You know, I would tell you if it was crafty quality. This is, who knows? E.E. Shank. I didn't know E.E. Shank put their own selvages on fabric. Anyhow, the birds go well with the previous bird. Oh yeah, Elaine, they do. They go perfect with the embroidered birds.
Yeah.
They do. You are correct.
Right there.
Carolyn, are you look? It's like that bird right there. Carolyn, if you're in the room, you might want to get this to go with the bird embroidery you got. Okay, S94 is Stephanie for $5. Oh, Phyllis is never gonna yawn here again. Okay. Okay, so the S124, the auction, it's 1 yard. S124 is at $9. And S61, the stripe, there's no bidders on. There's 2 yards there for $20. So that's $10 a yard. And then I think Doris Phyllis is almost caught up with us.
Wrong.
Okay. Can you put a tag on that one, and we got some vintage lace. We're getting a tag on it. Okay, I've got 4 fat quarters, and it's got like a little print. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one. They're like fat quarter size-ish. About a fat quarter size. It could be a 1/4 yard. We used all mine too. Here, let me get you some more.
They're all.
Oh, I found the scrap paper.
I'm lost.
Okay, I'm gonna do some auctions till you get organized.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to rush. I'm gonna do some. I have plenty of auctions. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, here this one doesn't have a. Okay. SO2. We're just gonna start at $6 for the fat quarters. The creamy fat quarters. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of the beigey fat quarters S02 is at $6. Yeah, you did. On the pink lace, that one you wrote Sue a code for 3 yards, right? S129. I'm pretty sure that's the one she grabbed. We didn't have a red one. I just called it red, but it was pink. SO2 is at $6. What did it say the price was on that?
11 cents a yard.
OMG. Well, it's gonna be more than 11 cents a
It's
yard.
made in Germany.
Really?
Holliker lace.
Wow.
So that's, yeah, very vintage.
Very vintage.
What's your price?
Oh, well, let's do today only. We'll do 75 cents a yard.
Connie Wiggins, what, how much of the 125?
125. Let me see if I can find Connie's comment. 125. Connie Wiggins, 120. What was 125? Oh, it's the orange glitter.
Orange glitter.
Connie, how much of 125 orange glitter ribbon would you like? And I missed the blue lace. Is it gone? Yes, Cindy, the blue lace is gone for sure. I got 2 takers on it, on 1 piece. The bird fabric, the auction, yeah, there's already somebody bidding on the bird fabric, Carolyn. The bird fabric is already at $9. Evelyn's at $9. So if you want it, you have to bid higher. And then the stripe S61 is 2 yards for $20. Okay. And then this is an auction. Yeah, this is an auction. SO2 is an auction. SO2 is an auction for 4 fat quarters. $6 for 4 fat quarters. And wait, hang on a second. Let me get rid of that. Okay. 124. 124 is at $10. The birds are at $10. The stripes that go really well with it are at $20. 2 yards for $20. 2 yards for $20. And this only Evelyn said anything, so $6 to Evelyn. And then we're gonna give Phyllis another minute or two to catch up.
I put in my resignation.
Oh, no.
You can't.
Not accepted.
Didn't you create this mess? And then here we can put a price on that, like 50 cents a yard or something. Okay, we're gonna get these auctions closed up. Evelyn was 11 on the bird. 120. Oh, Evelyn is Carolyn. Evelyn's at $11. The birds are at $11. Sorry, I missed that. The birds are at $11. Thank you, girls, for keeping me honest. The birds are at $11. The birds are at $11. It's a 1 yard piece. And then we have the stripe 2 yards S61 at $20. If you only want 1 yard of this, we can cut that down. If you want 1 yard of the stripe or a half yard of the stripe, we can cut that down. What do we have it at? It's 2 yards for $20.
$10.
$10 a yard. So if anybody wants any of the stripe and you only want a half yard or you want a yard, that's $5 half yard. Just let us know and we'll get you that. Okay, Evelyn is $11 for the bird block. The bird fabric. The bird fabric is at $11. The bird fabric is at $11. The bird fabric is at $11. And then we have a fabulous, this one might be my favorite doily of the day. Look at those beautiful leaves. Oh, you want to take it home? You could have it.
No, I have a whole hope chest
For
full
all
of
of, you do?
Oh, yeah.
What are we going to do with them?
They're all marked for my kids. So.
Oh, do the kids really want them?
I don't know. You'll find out when I die.
Yeah. S93. Doris has it written in her will, and she's told all of her kids that when she dies, whatever they don't want, they're supposed to bring over here. Or I'll go pick it up.
I think they'll have you pick it up. That way you can take more.
Yes. S93 is starting at $4. S93 is starting at $4. The bird fabric is at $11. The no takers for the stripes. S93 is missing a section. Oh, right here. Yep.
But
Right
it's-
here. It's missing something.
But it's designed that way.
You think so?
Yeah, it's not.
They didn't know how to meet it up. It would be this
That or
section.
somebody cut it out.
Yeah, it's this section right here.
She ran out of yarn, or she ran out, so she didn't do.
Or maybe somebody like me needed just a little something for a project. S93 is at $4. S93 is at $4. S93 is at $4. It is missing that little section right there, but it's still really pretty. I love the leaf shapes. S124 is at $12. 124. The bird fabric is at $12. The bird fabric is at $12. No takers on the stripe next to it. And then the green doily is at $4. Green doily is at $4. And we're gonna give. I'm not gonna do trims yet. I don't want poor Phyllis to hyperventilate.
I don't know what Carolyn wants. 124.
Yeah, 124. She's at $12.
Oh,
It's an auction. All of them are auctions.
yeah. Okay.
124 is at $12 for the birds. And then 93, there's no takers for 93. It would not bother me that it's missing a section because I would collage something on top of it. So that wouldn't bug me at all. S93 is at $4. S93 is at $4. And then,
Bids.
okay, get your final bids in because Doris is ready to take it away and we're ready to maybe do some more trims. I see Phyllis. I don't want her to get bored over there. She will never show she's bored again. S93, I can't believe nobody's taken that. That one was my favorite. Okay. S 124, get your final bids in. 124, get your final bids in. And then we have some vintage lace here, 75 cents a yard. I know it originally went for, this is not an auction. We have this on a cute little vintagey bolt, which is how we know that it originally went for 11 cents a yard. It originally went for 11 cents a yard out of Germany. But the cutest little vintage lace, get down real close so you can see it. S01 is 75 cents a yard. S01 is 75 cents a yard. And Carolyn for $12. This is not an auction, so this is just regular price. Okay, wait.
Tea dye that or dye it.
You could if you
put the
oh yeah
floss.
You could run the embroidery floss through there. That would be cute. Yep. S01 is 75 cents a yard. S01 is 75 cents a yard. S04 is 50 cents a yard. It's a cute little pale peach color, S04. S04 is a cute little peachy color, S04. This would be cute like on a doll's, the trim on a doll or the doll's bloomers. S04, 50 cents a yard. S04, 50 cents a yard. And then this is another vintage trim. And we have it at $2.95 a yard. $2.95 a yard. Okay, I'm going to do $2 today. Because Devin says we got to start cleaning. We got to downsize since we're doing more events. We can't have so much retail is what he said. As I think he just doesn't want to inventory it. S120, I think I'm backwards again. S127 is a vintage ribbon. S127 is a vintage ribbon for $2 a yard. S127 vintage ribbon, $2 a yard. Then S127. S127 is a vintage ribbon. Oh, there's two different colors here. Okay. This one is $4.99 a yard. So we're just gonna take off $1 and make it $4 a yard. $4 a yard. There are two different colors barely. So S124 is kind of a more blue green. S124 is more of a blue green. And S123 is more of a foresty green. So those are normally $4.95 a yard. And we have them today for $4 a yard. So the blue green is 124 and the dark green is 123. $4 a yard, normally $4.95 a yard. So save $1. Stick with Fabric Chicks. You never know what you're going to save. These are not auctions. These are just yardage if you want to buy yardage. And then let's see, this is 130. And this one is normally $2 a yard. But let's go. It's normally $2 a yard. Let's go $1. This is a 50% off day, apparently. That's 130. These are cute little balls, dingle ball trim, but you could dye this. I know I need to do another demo on painting with dyes and things, but look at how cute those little balls are for a little trim. S130, $1 a yard. S130, $1 a yard. S130 is $1 a yard. And then I think that is our time. Okay, do you girls have anything else you want to say? Devin just came downstairs, so I think our time is over. Okay, Denise and everybody, if you guys are local pickups, we will be out of town. We are going to the Sacramento show Friday, and then we leave from Sacramento to go to Cabo. And then I come back, and then it's my brother's 50th birthday the night we get back. So we're rushing down to the Bay Area. So I might need a recovery day on Monday, the 23rd-ish.
Oh, no, we have felting on
Monday,
the 23rd.
Okay, yeah, no recovery day for me. Okay, so we'll basically be closed. We'll be open tomorrow from 10. I've got two people coming down from Tahoe for quilts. So we'll be open till 5-ish tomorrow. 10 to 5-ish tomorrow, and then we'll be closed for the next 10 days-ish. We'll open back up on the 23rd. If you want to sign up for, I will definitely tell Devin, Carolyn, I'm not sure what he's going to get done. I have a couple of quilts I have to get done tomorrow for pickups. But I'll tell him that you want it. We will be open tomorrow, 10 to 4-ish. Candy, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the retreat in May also. And let's see, we won't be open again until the 23rd. Doris's felting class is moved to the 23rd. So if you want to do Doris's felting class, just let us know and we'll get you a link, or you can come into the shop. It's only $10. So that's like the best 2 hours that you're going to get. So sign up for Doris's applique and felting. And we love you guys. We will see you after the 23rd. Have a great week. Go get a lot of sewing done for the next week. Bye, Jackie. Oh, bummer, Tina. I know that's the only day me and Devin can go. But we will miss you. We'll see you, I don't know, maybe in June at the Reno show. Connie, okay, Connie, I'll tell Devin not to ship it to Phoenix. Okay, that's all we have. We will see you guys. Have a great week. Get some sewing done. All right. Love you. Bye. Go sew, 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 sew. Go sew. Thank you, Evelyn. We'll see you tomorrow.